Hi, this is Huda Alkitkat, Population Estimates Program Manager, Population Research Center, Portland State University. It is my pleasure to talk to you about the Oregon Population Estimates Program. The state of Oregon established this program in 1956 to prepare the Oregon Annual Certified Population Estimates for the cities and counties in order to distribute state tax revenues. The population estimates are prepared as of July 1st of each year for the state, its 36 counties and 241 cities. All residents of Oregon's cities, counties, and unincorporated areas are included in the annual population estimates. Residents include people living in housing units, single family and multi-family units, mobile homes, special housing units such as boats, tents, motorhomes, and in group quarter facilities such as college dormitories, nursing homes. To develop accurate population estimates, we work closely with state, county, and city officials. We collect data for the population estimates process by using our annual housing unit and population survey. We prepare two tools, one for the cities and one for the counties. This one that we prepare for the county includes questions to collect data for the unincorporated areas and the overall county as well. We use the data that we collect from cities and the counties in addition to some administrative data, birth and death records, for example, to produce the preliminary estimates that we send to cities and counties in November 15th and give them 1 month for any challenges or comments. Then certified estimates are posted on our website by mid of December. Regarding the population growth during the last decades, the Oregon population increased from 1.8 million in 1962 to 4.2 million in 2019. The three most populous counties in 2019 were Multnomah County, Washington County, Clackamas County. They had almost 44% of the total population of Oregon in 2019. As you can see here, the annual population growth rates during the period between 1962 and 2019 was fluctuating, and the lowest value was in 1982, minus 0.2%, and the highest value was in 1972, it was 2.9%. There was a big drop between 1981 and 1986. We can see that previously in the next slide when we see the components of Oregon's annual population change. Here we see that the main reason of the big drop in the population growth between 1981 and 1986 was because of the drop in the net migration during this period. Then the contribution of the net migration component in the population growth increased again. As we can see, the migration component reached its peak in 1991. During the last decade, between 2010 and 2019, we can notice a decreasing in the natural increase. We had a decrease in the number of births and increase in the number of deaths. During the same period, we can see fluctuations in the net migration. In conclusion, during the last decade, Oregon population increased by almost 400,000 persons. More than 75% of this increase was because of the net migration. Regarding our participation in the 2020 census operation, the Oregon Population Estimates Program represents the state of Oregon in the Federal State Cooperative for Population Estimates, FSCPE. As part of the Census 2020 planning efforts, the U.S. Census Bureau collaborated with us to update the group quarters and transitory locations address list so that the 2020 census will include the most current information regarding group quarters and the transitory locations. The other project that we collaborated with the USCB to conduct it is the 2020 Count Review. This is a program designed to enable representatives from each state to contribute directly to the quality of the 2020 decennial census counts. The main goal of this project is to identify missing housing units and missing or misallocated large group quarters and correct these within the time and resource constraints of the overall 2020 census schedule. Thank you so much.